Hi guys, I'm back. Today I'm going to read Ecclesiastes 1-6, Proverbs 17, and Psalm 22. Let's get started. The words of the preacher, the son of David, king in Jerusalem. Vanity of vanities, says the preacher. Vanity of vanities, always vanity. What does man gain by all the toil at which he toils under the sun? A generation goes and a generation comes, but the earth remains forever. The sun rises and the sun goes down and hastens to the place where it rises. The wind blows to the south and goes around to the north. Around and around goes the wind, and on its circuits the wind returns. All streams run to the sea, but the sea is not full. To the place where the streams flow, there they flow again. All things are full of weariness, and man cannot utter it. The eye is not satisfied with seeing, nor the ear filled with hearing. What has been is what will be, and what has been done is what will be done. And there is nothing new under the sun. Is there a thing of which it is said, see, this is new, it has been already in the ages before us. There is no remembrance of former things, nor will there be any remembrance of later things yet to be among those who come after. I, the preacher, have been king over Israel and Jerusalem, and I apply my heart to seek and to search out by wisdom all that is done under heaven. It is an unhappy business that God has given to the children of man to be busy with. I have seen everything that is done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and striving after wind. What is crooked cannot be made straight, and what is lacking cannot be counted. I said in my heart, I have acquired great wisdom, surpassing all who are over Jerusalem before me. My heart has had great experience of wisdom and knowledge, and I apply my heart to know wisdom and to know madness and folly. I perceive that this also is but a striving after wisdom. For in much wisdom is much vexation, and he who increases knowledge increases sorrow. I said in my heart, come now, I will touch you with pleasure, enjoy yourself. But behold, this also was vanity. I said of laughter, it is mad, and of pleasure, what use is it? I searched with my heart how to cheer my body with worry. My star heart is still guiding me with wisdom, and how to lay hold on folly, until I might see what is good for the children of men, and to do under heaven during the few days of their life. I made great works. I built houses and planted vineyards for myself. I made myself gardens and parks and planted in them all kinds of fruit trees. I made myself pools from which to water the forest of ground trees. I brought male and female slaves and had slaves who were born in my house. I also had great possessions of herds and flocks, more than any who had been before me in Jerusalem. I also gathered for myself silver and gold and the treasure of kings and provinces. I got singers, both men and women, and many concubines, to the delight of the sons of men. So I became great and surpassed all who were before me in Jerusalem. Also my wisdom remained with me, and whatever my eyes desired, I did not keep from. I kept my heart from no pleasure, for my heart found pleasure in all my toil, and this was my reward for all my toil. And I considered all that my hands had done, and the toil I had expended in doing it, and behold, all was vanity and striving afterward, and there was nothing to be gained under the sun. I returned to consider wisdom and madness and folly, for what can the man do who comes after the king? Only what has already been done. There I saw that there is more gain in wisdom than in folly, and as there is more gain in light than in darkness. The wise person has his eyes in his head, and the fool walks in darkness, and yet I perceive that the same event happens to all of them. And I said in my heart, what happens to the fool will happen to me also. Why then have I been so very wise? And I said in my heart that this is also his vanity. Well, of the wise as of the fool, there is no enduring remembrance, seeing that in the days to come all will have been long forgotten. And how the wise dies just like the fool. So I hated life, because what is done under the sun was grievous to me, for all was vanity and striving afterward. I hated all my toil in which I toil under the sun, seeing that I must leave it to the man who will come after me. And who knows whether he will be a wise or a fool, yet he will be a master of all of which I toiled and used up my wisdom under the sun. This is his vanity. So I turned about and gave my heart up to despair over the toil of my labours under the sun. Because sometimes a person who has toiled with wisdom and knowledge and skill must leave everything to be enjoyed by someone who did not toil for it. This also is vanity and a great evil. What has a man from all the toil and striving of heart with which he toils under the sun? Beneath the sun, for all his days are full of sorrow, and his work is a vexation. Even in the night his heart does not rest. This is his vanity. There is nothing better for a person that he should eat and drink and find enjoyment in his toil. This is I saw is from the hand of God, for apart from him who can eat or who can have enjoyment. For to the one who pleases him, God has given wisdom and knowledge and joy. But to the sinner he has given the business of gathering and collecting, only to give to one who pleases God. This also is vanity and striving afterward. Everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven. A time to be born, and a time to die, a time to plant, and a time to pluck up what is planted, a time to kill, and a time to heal, a time to break down, and a time to build up, a time to weep, and a time to laugh, a time to mend, and a time to dance, a time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to seek, and a time to lose, a time to keep, and a time to cast away, a time to tear, and a time to sow, a time to keep silence, and a time to speak, a time to love, and a time to hate, a time for war, and a time for peace. What gain is the work from his toil? I've seen the business that God has given to the children of man to be busy with. He's made everything beautiful in its time, so he's put eternity into man's heart, yes, so that he cannot find out what God has done from the beginning to the end. I perceive that there is nothing better for them than to be joyful and to do good as long as they live. I say that everyone should eat and drink and take pleasure in all his toil. This is God's gift to man. I perceive that whatever God does endures forever. Nothing can be added to it, nor anything taken from it. God has done so that people fear beautiful, and which is already has been, and that which is to be already has been. And God sees what is being driven away. Moreover, I saw under the sun that in the place of justice, even there was wickedness. In the place of righteousness, even there was wickedness. I said in my heart, God will judge the righteous and the wicked, for there is a time for every man and for every work. I said in my heart with regard to the children of men, and God is testing them, that they may see what they themselves are about beasts. And what happens to the children of men, and what happens to the beasts is the same. As one dies, so dies the other. They all have the same breath, and there is no advantage over the beasts. For all the vanity, they all go to one place, all from the dust, and to dust all return. Who knows whether the spirit of man goes upward, and the spirit of the beast goes down into the earth. So I saw that there is nothing better than that a man should rejoice in his work. Now that is his law. You can bring him to see what will be after him. Again I saw the oppressions that are done under the sun, and behold, the tears of the oppressed, and all that they have no one to comfort them. On the side of their oppressors there was power, and there was no one to comfort them. And I thought the dead who were already dead more fortunate than the living who are still alive. For better than both is he who has not yet been, and has not yet seen the evil deeds that are done under the sun. And I saw that all toil and all skill and what comes from a man's envy of his name. The associated vanity and striving after one. The fool holds his hands and eats his own flesh. But his handful of quietness and 2 hands full of toil and striving after one. Again I saw vanity under the sun. One person who is no other, either son or brother, yet there is no end to all his toil. And his eyes had never satisfied with riches, so that he never asked, whom am I toiling and depriving myself of pleasure? The associated vanity and unhappy business. 2 are better than one, because they have a good reward for their toil. For if they fall, one will lift up his fellow. The wage to him is a lamb when he falls, and is not another to lift him up. Again, if 2 lie together, they keep warm. But how can one keep warm alone? And though a man might prevail against one who is allowed to withstand him, a 3-fold cord is not quickly broken. But there was a poor and wise youth and an old and foolish king who no longer knew how to take advice. When he went from prison to the throne, though in his own kingdom he had been born poor. I saw all the living who moved about under the sun, along with that youth who was to stand in the king's place. There was no end of all the people, all of whom he led. Yet those who come later will not rejoice in him. Surely this shows his vanity and striving after win. Guard your steps when you go to the house of God. To draw near to listen is better than to offer the sacrifice of fools, for they do not know that they are doing evil. Be not rash with your mouth, nor let your heart be hasty to utter a word before God. For God is in heaven and you are on earth. Therefore let your words be few. For a dream comes with much business, and a fool's voice with many words. When you vow to God, do not delay paying. For he has no pleasure in fools. Pay what you vow. It is better that you should not vow, that you should vow and not pay. Let not your mouth lead you into sin, and do not say before the messenger that it was a mistake. Why should God be angry at your voice and destroy the work of your hands? When dreams increase and words grow many, there is vanity. But God is the one whom you must fear. If you see in a province the oppression of the poor and the violation of justice and righteousness, do not be afraid amazed at the matter. For the higher official is washed by a higher, and there are yet higher ones over them. And this is a gain for a land in every way. A king committed to cultivated fields. He who loves money will not be satisfied with money, nor he who loves wealth with his income. This is his vanity. When goods increase, they increase who eat them. And what advantage has their owner but to see them with his eye? Sweet is the sleep of the laborer, whether he eats little or much, but the full stomach of the rich will not let him sleep. It is a grievous evil that I have seen under the sun. Riches were kept by their owner to his hand, and then his riches were lost in a bad venture. And he is the father of a son, and has nothing in his hand. And he came from his mother's womb, he shall go again, naked as he came, and shall take nothing for his trouble that he may carry away in his hand. This is a grievous evil, just as he came, so shall he go. And what gain is there to him who toils for the wind? Moreover, all his days he eats in darkness, and much vexation and sickness and anger. Behold, what I have seen to be good and fitting, as to eat and drink and find enjoyment, and all toil with which one toils under the sun the few days of his life that God has given. For this is his law. Everyone to whom God has given wealth and possessions and power to enjoy them, and to accept his lot and rejoice in his toil. This is the gift of God, for he will not remember the days of his life, because God keeps him occupied with joy in his heart. There is an evil British I have seen under the sun, and it lies heavy on mankind. A man to whom God gives wealth, possessions, and honor, so that he lacks nothing of all that he desires, yet God has not given power to enjoy them. A stranger enjoys them. This is vanity. It is a grievous evil. If a man fathers 100 children and lives many years, so that a day still his years are many, but his soul is still not satisfied with life's good things, and that he is no better. I say that a stillborn child is better off than he, for he comes in vanity and goes in darkness, and in darkness his name is covered. Moreover, it has not seen the sun or known anything, yet it finds rest rather than he. Even though he should live 1,000 years twice over, yet enjoy no good. Do not all go to one place. All the toil of a man is for his youth, yet his appetite is not satisfied. What advantage is the wise man over his fool? And what's this poor man who knows how to conduct himself before the living? There's the sight of the eyes and the wandering of the appetite. He serves his vanity and striving after one. Whatever has come to be has already been there, and there is no more manners, and that he is not able to dispute with one stronger than he. The more worse and more vanity, and what is the advantage to man? Well, who knows what is good to man while he lives the few days of his vain life, which he passes like a shadow, for who can tell what man will be after him under the sun? Proverbs 17. Better is dry morsel with fire than a hassle of feasting with strife. Someone who deals wisely will rule over a son who acts shamefully, and will share the inheritance as one of the brothers. The crucible is for silver, and the furnace is for gold, and the Lord testifies. An evildoer listens to wickedness, and the liar gives ear to a mischievous tongue. Whoever mocks the poor insults his maker. He who is glad at calamity will not go unpunished. Grandeur not the crown of the age, and the glory of children is their fathers. Fine speech is not becoming to a fool, but still less than false speech to a prince. Who bribes like my majesty's throne in the eyes of the one who gives it. Wherever he turns, he prospers. Whoever covers an offence sees love, for he who repeats a matter separates close friends. A rebuke goes deeper into a man of understanding than 100 blows into a fool. An evil man seeks only rebellion, and a cruel messenger will always sin against him. Let a man being a sheep-bear robbed of her cubs rather than a fool in his folly. If anyone returns evil for good, he will not depart from his house. The beginning of strife is like letting out water to quit before the quarrel breaks out. He who justifies the wicked and he who condemns the righteous are both alike an abomination to the Lord. Why should a fool have money in his hand to buy wisdom when he has no sin? A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. One who lacks sense gives supply chain, puts his security in the prison of his neighbor. Whoever loves transgression loves strife. He who makes his door high seeks destruction. A man of crooked heart does not discover good, and one without dishonest tongue falls into calamity. He who sighs a fool gets himself sorrow, and the father of a fool has no joy. A joyful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. The wicked accepts a bribe and seek to perfect the ways of justice. The discerning sets his face toward wisdom, but the eyes of the fool on the ends of the earth. A voice utters grief to his father, and bitterness to her born. To eyes of fire on a righteous man is not gain, and not to strike the noble for their uprightness. Whoever restrains his words and hears a cause for is a man of understanding. Even a fool who keeps silence is considered wise. When he closes his lips, he is deemed intelligent. Psalm 22. My God, why have you forsaken me? Why are you so far from saving me from the words of my groaning? Oh my God, I cry by day, but you do not answer, and by night, but I find no rest. Yet you are holy, and threaten on the praises of Israel. In you our fathers trusted, they trusted, and you deliver them. But to you they cried and will rescue. In you they trusted and will not put to shame. But I am a woman and not a man, forgone by mankind, despised by the people. They always see me, mock me, they make mouths at me, they wag their heads. You trust in the Lord, let him deliver him, let him rescue him, for you delight in it. Yet you are he who took me from the womb, who made me trust you at my mother's breast. On you I was cast over my bed, and from my mother womb you be my God. They are not far from me, for trouble is near, and there is none to help. Any bulls encompass me, strong bulls of Bashan surround me. They open wide their mouths at me, like a ravening and a roaring lion. I am poured out like water, and all my bones are added joy. My heart is like wax, it is melted within my breast. My strength is dried up like potsherd, and my tongue sticks to my jaws. You lay me in the dust of death, for dogs encompass me. The company of evildoers encircles me. They appease my hands and feet, I can count all my bones. They say and gloat over me. They divide my garments among them, and for my clothing they cast lots. For you, O Lord, do not be far off. O you my help, come quickly to my aid, deliver myself from the sword, and praise your life from the power of the dog. Save me from the mouth of the lion. You have rescued me from the horns of the wild oxen. I'll tell your name to my brothers. In the midst of the congregation I'll praise you. You who fear the Lord, praise him. All you offspring of Jacob, glorify him, and say in awe of him, all you offspring of Israel. For he has not despised the abhor, the affliction to afflict, and he has not hidden his face on him. He has heard when he cried to him. From me comes my praise in the great congregation. And rouse I will perform before those who fear him. Afflicted shall eat and be satisfied. Those who seek him shall praise the Lord. May your hearts live forever. All the ends of the earth shall remember and turn to the Lord. And all the families of the nation shall worship before you. For kingship belongs to the Lord, and he rules over the nation. All the prosperous of the earth shall eat and worship. Before him shall bow all who go down to the dust. Even one who could not keep himself alive. Posterity shall serve him. He shall be taught of the Lord to the coming generation. They shall come and proclaim his righteousness to a people yet unborn, that he has done it. Now thus done, I shall add to the Lord's prayer. Placed by it as a Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as yours have forgiven our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. Yours is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. See you tomorrow. Bye.